I must go now.
Can I see you again tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
I'll pick you up here, okay?
Oh, no, not here, please.
Whatever you say.
Let me call you.
Okay, you make sure you do, though.
Yeah, sure. You go first, before I ring the bell.
Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, I almost forgot to give you this.
Good night.
Good night.
Guten Abend, Fräulein Vicky.
Ja, guten Abend.
Der Herr Fahler wartet im Speisezimmer.
Oh.
Ja? Ja. Is that you pulling? I'll be right with you.
Are you the gentleman that complained the window wouldn't open?
Not me, this... Oh!
You hit him too hard. He's dead.
Every government has its Secret Service branch. America, its CIA, France, Deuxième Bureau, England, MI5. A messy job? Well, that's when they usually call on me or someone like me. Oh, yes. My name is Drake. John Drake. Sergeant Ross had planned to spend his weekend in Munich. I'd planned to spend mine on a beach somewhere. And now Sergeant Ross's holiday was spoiled, and so was mine. He worked in top security, missiles, which made his sudden, violent death a matter of mystery and conjecture. We wanted to know why, and quickly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Drake? Colonel Wetzel, Special Branch, West German Intelligence.
Oh, nice of you to arrange for us to meet like this, Colonel.
I thought that you would have a freer hand if it were not too widely known that you were here.
Thank you very much. I gather that you've already made up your mind that Sergeant Ross was not killed for any of the usual reasons.
It certainly was not theft. There was over $200 on his body. No, it was not that kind of killing. Otherwise, I would not be here. And neither would you, I presume, Mr. Drake.
Thank you.
The room was searched professionally. They all but stripped the wallpaper.
Yeah. I brought his security file with me. Technical Sergeant Peter Donald Ross, age 24. Very good physical and mental record, exceptionally stable background. His father was a minister, a pastor, you'd call it.
both parents living, an only child. He was born and brought up in a small town in Ohio. Graduated high school there. 5 years enlistment, special training program, secret missiles. Base Cologne.
Missiles. There's your answer.
Oh, he's been thoroughly cleared. The last security check was only a month ago.
Security checks are not infallible, Mr. Drake. He was obviously an ordinary, decent boy, but he was working on top security stuff. This must have its temptations. It's happened before. A boy gets into debt, he meets up with the wrong people, and they persuade him to bring along a few documents. Then, at the last moment, he thinks better of it and refuses to hand them over. But they know that he still has them. And so, he finishes up dead in a ransacked room, and someone has to tell his parents that their only child was a traitor.
Perhaps. It'll be bad enough to have to tell him that he's dead, won't it?
So. Did you find anything?
No, sir.
That will be all for the moment, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ask Sergeant Poole to come into the next room. Another soldier found his body at 1 o'clock this morning. He was lying here in this chair. His skull had been broken cleanly. One hit.
Did Ross come back alone to the hotel that night?
As far as we know, there's no one on the desk after 10 o'clock. In a place like this, you pay for the rooms in advance.
Oh, yes, no one cares as long as you don't wake the management.
Just a place for a 3-day pass or a meeting with a foreign agent.
Was that his?
Yes, there were no pictures shot on this roll, and the indicator is at 1.
Yes, you were right, Colonel. They certainly made a thorough job of it. A professional one, you say. The GI who found him, is he around?
Sergeant Poole, he will be in the next room now.
Good.
Hello, Colonel.
Colonel Wetzel?
Colonel Doyle, U.S. Army Security, Mr. Drake.
Hello, we've met before. How are you, Colonel?
Good to see you, Drake.
Mr. Drake wants to ask Sergeant Poole a few questions.
Oh, sure. It's okay, Sergeant.
Well, Sergeant, did you know Sergeant Ross very well?
We were in the same maintenance crew together. I guess you could say we were sort of buddies.
Yeah, you came from Cologne together?
Yesterday morning.
Would you like to sit down, Sergeant? What'd you do all day?
We came here, checked in, took a shower, then went out on the town.
Together?
We had a couple of drinks together, then we split up.
Why?
Well, Pete figured he stood a better chance alone.
A better chance?
To score. That's why we came here. I mean, they got some real swinging chicks in this town, and it's not your dough they're after either. They just seem to like you.
Did Ross have an appointment with any particular girl yesterday?
No. No, I'm sure he didn't. He would have told me. Besides, Pete never went steady, not even in Cologne.
But he could have had a steady girl here and never told you about it.
I guess so. I just don't think he did.
Did he ever come to Munich with you before?
3 or 4 times.
And you always split up after you got here? He always went off on his own?
Well, he figured he stood a better chance alone.
Did he have his camera with him when he left this time?
Sure. Pete was quite a camera bug.
Colonel Wetzel? The operator says there's a girl on the phone who wants to speak to Sergeant Ross.
Put it through into the next room. Trace it if you would. I'll try and keep her talking.
Put this call through to room 38.
Put her through. Hello there.
Oh, you are not Pete.
No. I'm a buddy of his, Sergeant Poole.
Oh, good morning, Sergeant Poole. Is Pete about?
I'm afraid not.
You know when he'll be back?
No, I have no idea. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he went back to Cologne.
Oh, how sad.
Well, that's the Army for you. 3-day pass isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Well, thank you and goodbye, Sergeant Poole.
Wait a minute. I'd like to meet you. I've still got 2 days.
Oh, I see.
And I'm all alone in Munich.
How sad.
What's your name?
Lotzbayer. Victoria Lotzbayer.
Where do we meet?
Do you know the blue bar in the Leopoldstrasse?
I can find it. What sort of time would suit you?
2 o'clock? I'll be at the table at the end of the bar.
I'll be there.
Goodbye, Sergeant Poole.
Sorry, I couldn't hold her any longer.
No luck.
Sergeant Poole.
Yes, sir.
Did Sergeant Ross ever mention a girl called Victoria Lotzbayer to you?
No, sir.
I've just made a date with her.
You think she'll keep it?
Well, she might if she just thinks I'm another GI. She might. May I try on the sergeant's cap?
Oh, help yourself.
Do you mind? Thanks. Oh, it's A bad fit? Victoria Latspire.
Yeah, Sergeant Poole.
That's right, thank you very much. Victoria. It's kind of a jazzy name. Pete call you that?
No, he called me Honey and Baby. And sometimes Snooks.
Snooks? Yeah, I
No.
call you Vicky.
Oh, that would be nice. And what shall I call you?
John.
Johnny.
What'd you like to drink?
A coffee.
2 coffees, please.
So, you are an old friend of Pete?
No, not really. We were in training together, but now we work in different branches, you know.
Oh, he was a nice boy.
What you mean he was?
Well, I don't expect to see him again.
Oh, I thought he was crazy about you.
No, how could
Yeah,
he
he
be?
told me so.
When?
One night in Cologne.
That must have been another girl.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Have you ever been in Munich before, Johnny?
No.
Good. So I could show you around if you like.
Oh.
Or maybe you have something else to do.
No, not a thing in the world, huh?
Ah, that's what I like, GIs.
Yeah, why do you like GIs?
Because they are free. No relative, no worries, no responsibility, nothing.
Oh, we're not all orphan Annies, you know, honey.
Orphan Annies, what is that?
Orphan is to be,
Oh, yes, of course. You have parents too, but not here. Pete's father was a pastor.
Yeah?
Yeah, we talked about him. I could tell you like him very much.
You saw Pete last night, didn't you?
Yes, we spent the whole evening together. Oh, now, where would you like to go?
Anywhere you like.
Well, we are going to the Oktoberfest.
Hmm?
It's a fair, yeah?
Well, it should be nice. I like that. How long you lived in Munich, Vicky?
Oh, all my life.
How'd you first come to meet Pete?
Well, he came to the shop.
Ah, what shop?
I work in a photographer's shop
Oh? What do you go to the shop for?
to buy film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, look.
Oh. Oh, just like Pete.
What?
Taking picture.
Oh, yes, Pete.
Yeah, the whole day. Click, 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 click.
Army's all right, but I only went in to get the missile course, get some training in rocket engineering.
Next year, when I'm 21, maybe I'll marry a nice boy with a good job. Someone my father approves of, you know. Then I will have a lot of children, take care of my home. That will be my real life.
Ah, but supposing someone were to fall in love with you first.
No, it's not possible.
Well, I might.
If you were serious, I would not see you anymore.
No matter what I did. Supposing I was absolutely crazy about you, prepared to do anything in the world for you.
It's not possible.
No? Here we are. Thanks for a great time.
I thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Pick you up here?
Oh, no, I'll call you. You live the same place as Pete was, don't you?
Yeah.
I got the telephone number.
Uh-huh.
Well, you leave first before I ring the bell.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right. Good night, then.
Good night.
Sorry, I appear to have dropped you at the wrong place.
No, I remember I had a call to make.
And Sergeant Ross, perhaps you can remember something more about him.
Pete?
Yes. The real reason for your meeting, for instance.
The reason? We had just fun together.
He's dead. You knew, didn't you?
Pete's dead?
Yes, a few minutes after leaving you, he was killed.
But why? He was so nice.
Yes, why? That's what I'm asking you.
Asking me, what do you mean?
Why did you pretend to live in the hostel around the corner?
It's my father. I did not want him to know I was going out with... Sergeant Poole, Papa.
How do you do, sir?
Sergeant Poole. You're on duty here in Munich, Sergeant?
No, sir, just on leave, sir.
How did you meet the sergeant?
Well, a friend introduced us.
Friend, what friend?
An American.
So, another GI. Good night, Sergeant.
Right, sir. It was a convincing performance, or was he really her father? A dignified house in a respectable street, a discreet address. What could be a better establishment for a solid businessman or an espionage ring?
Get in there. Quick!
Who was that?
The thief, sir. Frau Vicky discovered him in her bedroom.
Carlos, Hans. I thought I said good night, Sergeant.
Get back. Pass me the cap. The car.
Hello, Drake.
Wire a picture of those two to Paris.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for an answer now. Sergeant Ross's parents are flying over from Ohio. They want to take their son's body back to the United States.
Someone may have to tell them that he was...
Just a minute, son. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Right, and the other man? Nothing on him. Right, well, thank you very much. Well, he's known. Stefan Krug. Works at their embassy in Bonn as a courier.
That could cover all sorts of other activities.
Yes, sir. Colonel Doyle. We've got the girl outside.
I see her now.
Send her in.
This is disgraceful. Who are you, sir?
Good evening, Herr Lotzfire. I'm Colonel Doyle.
Why have we been brought here?
Because we'd like to ask you some questions.
Then you can come to my house in the morning. We are going home now.
I'll speak to the young lady first. Alone.
Johnny.
If you don't mind, Herr Lotzfire.
I am not leaving my daughter here.
Herr Lutzfire, we're making some very serious inquiries regarding security. I'd be obliged if you could help us.
Security? What security?
Regrettably, I can't say. Would you be so kind as to wait in the next room? I promise I won't keep your daughter very long. Thank you very much, Herr Lutzfire. Would you care to sit down, Fraulein?
No, thank you.
No? All right. Who are these men?
Well, I've never... Well, that seems a man in my bedroom.
That's right, but you'd met before.
No, never.
Never. Sergeant Ross. How much do you know about him?
What can I know? We just met yesterday.
The first time?
Yes, I told you. He came to the shop.
Who arranged the contact?
Contact?
That's right.
He came to buy a film.
That's a good story. What's the real reason?
I don't understand.
Yet you went out with him.
Yes, he wanted to talk to a girl in...
Where'd you go?
He hired a car, we went to the mountain, had dinner, and he took me home.
That was all?
Yes.
Yes. Yet 10 minutes after he left you, he was dead. Tonight, Fraulein, I have the honor to take you out. A few minutes after dropping you, these two gentlemen tried to kill me.
Oh, no.
Yes. It demands a certain amount of explanation, doesn't it? Well?
I don't know.
What was Stefan Krug doing in your room?
He searched it.
Why?
I don't know.
Did he take anything?
No.
Did Sergeant Ross give you anything?
No.
Did he ask you to keep anything for him?
No. Oh, yes, he did give me a roll of film.
What film?
The picture he took yesterday.
Where's this film now?
I took it to the shop. I had some prints made, so I rang him to tell him they were ready. That was when I talked to you.
These pictures, what were they of?
Mountains and me and everything. I told you we kept on taking pictures.
And where are these prints now?
In the shop?
Got a key to the shop?
Yeah?
We'll go there right away.
It's for you, Colonel Wetzel.
All right. Hello, Colonel? Yes, one of them's known. Stefan Krug. He works as a courier in their embassy. No, the girl's with me now. Absolutely nothing, except he asked her to develop a roll of film for him. I don't know, there may be. I'm going to the camera shop now. Right, you see.
I put them here.
You got them?
That's it.
Good, thanks very much.
That was when we stopped for a drink.
Remember him taking this photograph?
Yes, we were leaving. I got back into the car, and Pete stayed behind a little. Then two men came after him. They were angry. He jumped in on the car, and we drove off.
What were they saying?
I couldn't hear. And he didn't understand German.
Would you recognize either of these two?
Well, that's him. The man in my bedroom.
Stefan Krug. And you see who's with him?
Colonel Heinrich Wetzel. I'm so sorry that you found that picture.
Yes, I'm sure you are. We'll have to give it a title, won't we? What shall we call it? The Skull or the Traitor? You picked a most unfortunate place for your meeting with their courier. So why did you have to kill the boy?
I could not let him keep that photograph because I could not be sure that it was only a GI. The killing was a blunder. I only wanted that picture.
You're out of luck, weren't you?
Yes. Now, over here.
You're going to kill us too, are you?
Please.
Vicky, I hope that you'll forgive the deception and everything. He's just sleeping. Hello, can you give me Colonel Doyle, please? Thank you. Drake here, Colonel. I've got some news for you, very interesting news.
All right, thank you. Sergeant Ross's parents are out there. Are you going to talk to them?
Yes, I think I'd better.
At least you won't have to tell them that their son's a traitor.
No. So long, Colonel.
Bye.